Okay, we're going to be taking a look at the Voyager Edge from Plantronics today. This is a recently released model at the beginning of April. Managed to get my hands on one in a drop shipment from Best Buy quickly. We're going to be comparing it to the Voyager Legend, which has been my headset of choice up until now. Main reasons for that are increasingly awesome call quality and extended battery life, as well as it's just all around pretty sturdy. Doesn't look bad. It's been a good headset. Wanted to check this one out because it does offer a lot of the things that I missed about the Legend, in the sense that I can actually get some extended battery life with the travel case. I had to buy that extra. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. This is always the problem with these videos. Now, opening up first sight, it's packaged just like every other Plantronics. I mean, this box is almost identical to the Legend box. Got a flip open here. Santa Cruz, California. Taking a cue from Apple with our basic California branding. There she is. No good way to view that in the plastic, so let's go ahead and take it out. Let's see. A million different flaps to fold back here. Out she comes. Okay, so let's get down here and get some perspective. I'm going to just go ahead and pop, maybe not, actually, let's take a look at that. Okay, so on the back side here we have what appears to be a pop-off top. Yep. And how do these detach? Admittedly, this would probably be a lot easier if I wasn't trying to hold the camera. Let's just play around with this here and see what this is. Okay, so there's a plastic layer over this. I pop this out. This is all very... Plantronics has always done a good job with their box design. I've been impressed with it over the years. Specifically starting with the... I mean, every little thing. I mean, let's design something that pops up and then slides through this plastic. Every aspect of their boxes has been pretty neat over the years. Except for this particular one. I'm probably not doing it right, but I shouldn't have had to tear that apart that much. Okay. So let me go ahead and pop this through and see what we get. Yeah, see, that's all I had to do is pop that tab up. Oh well, we got to see the fun part. Yeah, and then that one just popped out too. Well, okay, so I took it the long road. Downsides of having one hand when holding the camera with the other. Okay, so this is the charger. As you can see, it has that matte finish that these, if you're familiar with the Legend, they kind of get scuffed up. It's that rubberish feel. But it also gives it that grippy feel, which is kind of nice. It's got a nice little plug port there. Let's take a look at the actual headset itself. I'm a big fan of the over-the-ear headsets. However, this one seemed to be a lot smaller to me, and so it had me intrigued. You can see we're rocking a USB standard port now, which is a big upgrade for those of us that had to deal with this plug for a long time. I mean, I have 3 or 4 of these now, so it's not a problem. I can charge my Legend just about anywhere, but it's nice to have a standard port that if you're out somewhere and you don't have it with you, you can find a micro USB almost anywhere nowadays. Got the magnetic charging port right here. and the earpiece. Now the earpiece is interesting because I've never had, I mean, you can see it's that rubbery feel. A lot, if you're familiar with the Bose MEI2Is, it has that same rubbery feel to it that you can just, it's meant for the ears. I imagine it will be very comfortable. Let's compare it to the Voyager Legend and see what we get here. So, Voyager Legend, average size. Pop this little guy down next to it, and you notice it's considerably smaller. I mean, from the part that pops into your ear, it's noticeably, I don't know if I can even put this up here side by side, put it on top, it's shorter. I mean, that's going to be less noticeable in your ear. I think you're supposed to charge it before you turn it on, so I'm probably going to avoid doing that in this video. But, don't know if we can go ahead and try fitting it in the ear though. Man, this will take some skill. See the one-handed things we can do here. Probably need a mirror. Okay, so my guess is that it's meant to sit against the side of your ear. Oh, well, this isn't going to work very well. Orientation. There we go. One problem with that is that I can't really see it. Ah, that's why we have the mirror. So, as you can see, it's meant to just pop into this cavity there and then just rest there. Now it does a pretty good job of just sitting here in my face. Once it's in there, I can feel, I mean, it's not really moving a whole lot. It's angled toward my mouth. You can see it has that, it's an interesting design almost. The thing I disliked a lot about the Legend was that it would touch your face. The nice part about the Legend is that it actually sits off your face. Although this one doesn't actually have a microphone, so it's almost like it's meant to sit against your face. The microphone is rather not right here. Not that it was on these, but I felt I lost a little quality when it was touching my face, but that's probably just a personal preference. So yeah, this is the attached USB cable. Also, they do give you an over-the-ear for those that feel that it is a little too loose, and then some different sizing for those that feel that the ears might be too big or too small for the default sizing. Up here we've got the good universal power plug. Plantronics has always been good about giving you I mean, this is literally the exact same block that came with the Legend. They've stuck to this pretty well. That's the way you can buy different adapters if you're overseas or whatever. And you can just plug in. I probably should focus the camera, that would really help a lot, wouldn't it? Just plug in directly into or not. Yep, snaps right in. You have a button if you want to snap it out, and then just like that you have a charger. So in short, that's the Legend. I'll do a follow-up I think in a couple weeks. I'm going to try these side by side and see. I mean, I've used this one for, well, since September of 2012 when it came out. I've been using it, and I've had to replace it a couple times. I've lost them, and I would continue to keep replacing them. They're that good. But I wanted to give this one a try. A little smaller profile. I wanted to demonstrate really quick the setting it into the case. Okay, so let me just focus on that. That's it. Now I can just shove this in my pocket if I'm not using it. Honestly, it's not much smaller. I mean, it takes up obviously more width, but lengthwise, I mean, it's not noticeable that it's there. And then I can just reach in here with my finger and press on this to push it out. There it is. Okay. I'll get it charged up, give it a try, and we'll check back in a couple weeks.